customer support right under this little awning.
Sweet.
This is Ricky from Ghost.
Sick, dude. You know, space to myself. Serious. It's not a game. It's mail time!
Why is he pointing at it? I don't know. Why is he pointing at it?
We got a package from the Legend Deli over here.
Woo! Sick.
Dude, more ghost art for the new space.
This is a theme. We're gonna have a wall of this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
We should just have like a wall of like all the ghosts.
We've got like 5 or 6 of these now.
Yeah. It's fire.
It's actually pretty dope.
This is my only job.
No, that's not true. Your job's also to like mix up the samples. Yeah, we actually have a lot of stuff. Secure the bag.
What is that?
Yeah, more samples. All right, Ricky, let's get some water and get to work.
I got it. 100% you don't have it.
Wow.
You're 4 feet away from it, you're not gonna make it.
All right, I can do it with my left hand.
Go ahead. You're gonna have a back spasm in this.
Ooh, eat your words.
Say something, Jamaica. Grape Legend, Grape Amino. This is probably gonna be the first flavor collab, maybe, that we drop as Legend and Amino together. Goals, right? Progress, let's go.
This would be good.
Double fisting like Ryan's mom. Here we go.
Amino, Legend. Whoa! Almost fell off the chair. Okay, yeah.
What I realized during this whole process, the development of flavor, is that I hadn't had grape juice in like, I don't know, 10 years or something, probably more. And that everything grape that I've drank for the last however many years has always been a supplement. Well, okay, fine. There's been 2 types of grape I've drank last. Pre-workout and amino. Okay, fine. 3, 1. But like, grape juice tastes nothing like the pre's and aminos that are out there, but this is actually really truly juice. It's cool. It's gonna definitely stand out. I actually gotta be honest with you guys, this might not even be the final Legend one, because I think we took the acidity down a little bit. It's just the one I had on my desk, so.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
This tastes, the amino tastes great, and they both taste great, but I think we went with a little bit less acidity. True to juice, dropping soon.
So we've got a lot of like collab flavors we've been tasting. Let's taste like a ghost flavor now.
So the OG Blue Raz.
Blue Raz.
OG Blue Raz.
I mean, we've actually talked, I think, a lot on the channel about Ghost Amino, and when it first launched in 2016, it's been really the same thing. 5 grams, 2-in-1 BCAAs, 2.5 grams essential amino acids, add a gram of citrulline, and some nootropics and hydration in there. I think that it's fair to say, like, that Ghost Amino is a little bit ahead of its time, right? We had the full spectrum EAAs before they were cool. Now everybody and their brother is trying to drop an EAA product, and to be real, Ghost Amino still has more EAAs than a lot of those things do. But we don't even say the term EAA on the label. We haven't really, I think, prioritized or done enough with Ghost Amino. Really in the past couple of years, we haven't dropped a new flavor, for example. So working on Amino V2, slight retool / upgrade to the formula. Definitely gonna bring the EAA more to the forefront and dropping in some new flavors, including obviously the grape we just tasted. Green apple we're gonna taste next, Warhead sour green apple. But I'm adamant that we're keeping an OG Blue Raz. I think we should actually call it OG Blue Raspberry.
We should switch it up. Because we're probably gonna ditch the fruit punch.
Yeah.
So.
But we're keeping Blue Raspberry. I think like Blue Raspberry is just one of those like old school flavors that I think we can do a really good one. I like their original Blue Raz, but I think we've been trying to make a couple tweaks to it. So let's see where we get. Flavor system technology upgrade. Yeah, really get that on there, man.
Really nice job.
Yeah.
You're doing a really nice job, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm the Ghost Barista.
Beautiful.
Oh man, you really mixed that up well.
It's that Ricky flick of the wrist, huh?
Woo!
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist.
Mixability's improved for sure.
Color's better.
Color, I mean,
All right.
depends if you're a teal or cyan guy.
All right, cheers.
Are we going OG first or old school first?
I'm going V1.
V1 first. I haven't had that one in a while.
Still a great flavor.
Yeah, it's good. It's like cakey.
Cakey. This new one destroys it.
Yeah.
This one's a little more berry forward. I thought blue raspberry Hawaiian shave ice.
What is shave ice?
My gosh.
Like who eats that?
Hawaiians.
It's just like
And people visiting Hawaii. And actually a lot of people out in Vegas where we launch a brand because it's big out there.
This is good. B2.
Don't act so uncultured, right?
some sour green apple legend and some sour green apple amino. Legend, amino.
All right.
Really very similar on the nose.
Cheers.
Amino needs a little more tart. You get the green apple taste, but it needs a little more.
It's like a more of a raw apple flavor than like the candy apple flavor. So I think a little more sweet, a little more tart. Man, the Legend one's so good.
Not that I don't love raw apples.
As long as they're Granny Smith. Max tuning. Don't at me.
What we got, Ricky? We got mango amino.
This one's good.
I mean, look, the flavor for mango margarita was so obviously well received. Still probably, I think, one of my favorite Legends that we've dropped. Outside of the Aussie Red Berry. Definitely think we should play with another mango. So, straight mango.
Love playing with mangoes. These WeWork people, they're gonna miss us.
That's good.
Would have been really nice cold,
Yeah.
but
Sorry.
flavor's money. This would be a nice switch up from the norm.
Yeah.
Ghost, SPK, Swedish Fish. 2 to 3 weeks, last 2 to 3 weeks, we've been kind of, I guess we unveiled it officially for the first time on the channel. And we've been kind of, talking about it in the background for a couple weeks now. But I think we missed the opportunity to really share a lot of the story, which we should, I think do now, given that we're dropping these bad boys tomorrow.
Well, when we were running the product, like I couldn't even speak, so. We're gonna have to pick up that sweater. Then when we get back to Chicago, I need to explain this whole thing because it's pretty crazy that it's finally here. Today is the day. Let's go. I don't know what to say. I was excited.
3 years in the making.
3 years. 3 years. I think I blacked out. Yeah. Look, in today's instant gratification, world where everyone wants it now, and you see stuff on Instagram that look like it came together like overnight. This is definitely something that did not, and this was definitely, I think, an exercise, or at least a great example in persistence and patience. At the end of 2015, so actually, around that time, right? We had this great idea that, what would be better than, walking into, a GNC or shopping for supplements and saying like, holy crap, that's like a authentic licensed Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, flavor. And you started making calls. We called everybody that we could, or at least I would answer a call. And at the time, because Ghost hadn't even launched yet, that really wasn't that many people. And Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish being owned by Mondelez, one of the biggest kind of like food brands, I think, in the world. Why would they answer a call, right? Why would they hit us back? So I took to LinkedIn, and in 2015, found someone who said like had a licensing for Mondelez. Said, hey, I admittedly was surfing LinkedIn to see if I knew anyone involved in licensing of Mondelez. I came across your profile. I love that your background was with Gun. I grew up with a Snuffles bear. For you guys who don't know, Gun makes teddy bears, and I had a pretty dope teddy bear growing up.
Pretty weird.
And you know what? A miracle happened, right? They hit us back, and they said, let's put a time in the calendar to speak. And that really kind of started this, I think, insane venture over the last 3 years where, look, you can imagine in a company as big as Sour Patch and Swedish Fish, how many dozens and dozens of people need to kind of see every detail and sign off on every detail. So, I mean, hundreds of emails, phone calls, prayers, just waiting for this thing to kind of come into fruition. How many times do we celebrate this thing like actually being done? Because we thought it was done.
I have no problem celebrating anything, but this has been a handful of times. But
How many times did you cry yourself to sleep thinking it wasn't gonna get done?
Yeah, but I mean, you hit on it, right? Because like the coolest thing, you say this all the time, most important thing with starting something like Ghost or any real business is the people you go to battle with. And we've been super fortunate from day one to really be surrounded by people that not just believed in us, but believed in the vision, believed in Ghost. So yeah, I mean, they picked up the phone. While it took 3 years, you know, they're $1 billion business. Of course it's gonna take 3 years. Who the hell are we, right? So, you know, we had tons of phone calls, tons of email correspondence. Finally, I think now it's about 2 years ago that we actually sat down in front of them in New Jersey, which was super cool. We rolled up to that meeting with, and we bought a cooler at Dick's and put together some shakers and samples and kind of hodgepodge together the best we could. But obviously they saw something in us and Ghost and the opportunity, and you know, they've kind of taken a leap of faith in an industry that's, you know, nobody's really done that, especially for a brand their size. So it's been a lot of fun developing the flavors and stuff.
It's definitely a good example of never giving up, especially if you truly believe in something, you know? And that means not even giving up when the first round of renders looks like this. Because that's just bad. Actually, to be fair, this was from like an internal like brand overview deck before we even reached out. Like, hey, we had this idea to do the flavors. So I don't know that ever really saw the light of day. But I think the first one we ever showed them was like this, right? Where I think we tried to still do the like outline of kind of like the ghost and the monkey like we have, but do it. We weren't sure how the kids would look on the label.
It's evolved.
Right.
Massively.
Yeah, evolved. And then I think the next one was like what? I wanted to try to use the watermelon pieces on there, but they didn't want us to use the watermelon pieces. And then we tried the pink kid because we thought the pink kid was more watermelon. But if you actually look at the bag, right, of Sour Patch Kids watermelon, most people don't realize this. If you look at the bag, there's actually a green kid that's on the bag with the pieces. But, you know, and then we went with all pink kids. They didn't want the pieces. And then finally, like, you know, boom, right? Here we go.
Just trust. This wasn't just thrown together overnight. We didn't slap the green guy on there for some random reason. I mean, this was thought through. If you look at a lot of the collaborative stuff they've done, there's a lot of similarities in this. I think it's a home run. The flavors are awesome. It's
look, not to get sappy again, guys, but look, never give up, especially if you think you have a great idea. No matter how much it may seem like Everest some days, right? Like, stay after it, stay persistent, be creative or resourceful. I think in ways to kind of attack that goal. We were, and you know, tomorrow it's finally paying off. I mean, we are so humbled and blown away that Ghost is the first ever in the industry, right, in the history of the industry, to introduce, you know, licensed flavors, authentic flavor collabs. I mean, that's like a pretty cool accomplishment. And you know, we owe Warheads first of all for believing in us, right? We were the first, and they were the first really to ever do it. And then obviously to everyone at Sour Patch and Swedish Fish who gave us the unlikely opportunity to kind of, you know, work with us and get this thing done over the course of 3 years. I mean, look, we're humbled, we're blown away, and we could not be more excited to launch these things tomorrow at noon.
And just to touch on a couple of the questions, obviously we've been teasing this for a couple weeks now. People are fired up, we're fired up. This is probably our most anticipated launch to date, for sure. A couple of the questions that we've been getting. One, why BCAs out of the gate? For me, I think
They're delicious.
Number one, BCAs are awesome.
Yeah.
First licensed flavor on a BCA or amino product.
Yep.
Point blank. So obviously launched Warheads with Ghost Legend. We've kind of left the BCA and amino SKUs vacant in terms of the licensing for now.
Well, hold on. We can answer why, right? I mean, look, now that everyone understands we've been working on a partnership like this for 3 years, you know, imagine that, you know, you had these great ideas for flavors under your hat this whole time, but you didn't know if it was ever going to happen or when it was going to happen. So how do you come out with any flavor, right? Because I don't want to, you know, come out. So now that these are finally here, I think we're finally ready to kind of, you know, ramp up and launch flavors. And this is why we've been a little quiet on the flavor front for BCAs and amino for that matter.
We wanted to hit home runs with it.
Yeah. But you know, look, the other side of that, which is totally fair too. Again, you know, we talked about how blown away and humbled we are that you know, Sour Patch, Swedish Fish would ever give us the opportunity to launch these things. Sports nutrition for them is a crazy, you know, out of the box partnership. They wanted us to start off, you know, and launch something without caffeine in it. So what better way to do that than BCAs? Drink them during a workout, drink them all day, mix them with other beverages, as my boy Ryan Hughes here does. It's good. We're excited.
I think at least the other big question that I've been seeing a bunch on social is globally.
Yeah.
They're gonna be available globally.
Yeah, I saw this comment a lot on Instagram too. I got some messages about it as well. So Sour Patch and Swedish Fish are launching in the US and Canada first. As far as the rest of the world goes, it's gonna be a little bit of a process, I think, to get them there. Look, these are American candy brands that want to start strong, kind of at home. And also, actually, where did? One kind of fun thing too is like you look at how these are from Canada. My girl's from Canada, so I grabbed these when I was there this weekend. But you know, the branding changes a ton depending on like where you are in the world. These are actually Swedish berries. We don't even have them in the States. So think like Swedish Fish. These are Swedish Fish. These are Swedish berries. So there's kind of some details to work out there. But look, we've been working on this for 3 years. We're not stopping now. So U.S. and Canada, get ready. These bad boys are launching, you know, tomorrow.
12 p.m. Central. 3 years of a way to say that. Tomorrow.
You want to take another one to the dome?
No. So I think we finally got to a good place on the floor plans and stuff. So now we just need to press go in the build out. So it doesn't look like much has changed over the last couple weeks, but we actually made a lot of progress on finalizing the actual game plan for the space. So now you sit back and watch this thing evolve. So the next couple videos are gonna be interesting. Moving day. We have a temporary space next to the new office. We're gonna start moving some stuff over and finally get the hell out of here. Love WeWork, but it's time to get out.
There's something in the air. There's something on the wire. There's something in the red I'm seeing. It keeps me satisfied. You've got it in my head. Stars have got it in my eyes. And somehow in the dark, you found me, you brought me to the light. And it feels like love.
So, this is our temporary spot, right next door to the new office. And pretty bare bones right now. We're gonna get some temporary desks and stuff in here and kind of make this home for the next, hopefully 4 weeks. Hopefully it doesn't go too much longer than that, but I mean, this is a lot more room than we're used to, so.
Yeah, I'm pumped. Customer support right into this little awning.
Sweet. This is Ricky from Ghost.
Sick, dude. Yo, space to myself.
Was it something that you did? Is it something in my mind? I don't know what it is.